All right, Shalom. It's the brother Malak coming back at you with this truth. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Kohaloyam La Abanawa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Arakal Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, House of David. I want to start off by saying Salaki brothers. I didn't get to go out today, teach. Stipulations had to be at the plantation. Mandatory madness, man. That's why this devil's going to be destroyed. But anyway, I have this article here that I pulled up here in Blacklisted News. COVID-19 vaccines provide latest opportunity for establishing a new world order. And this is, if this isn't correct, this is very correct. Who wrote this? Whoever wrote this article. Because they already know, like, there's, in order for you to come back into the society, it's the year of what you call compliance. If you don't comply, then nothing fly. All right, and that's Esau's motto. If you don't comply, nothing fly, because they know that they want to bring in this new world order that they have ready to go. And in order for you to come back into the society, in order for you to take that mask off and being able to stand next to people and enjoy your life as you once did before all of this plandemic came around for a global reset to a new way of technology, AI technology, totalitarianism, all right, where there's total control for the elites, dominance, meaning slaves, because that's their whole plans. The whole plans is about dominance and slavery and things of that nature, to put a chip into everybody, to show that, okay, well, hold on, let's see if they're going to bow down to us and that we'll have total control over them and there's nothing that they can do. All right. And if they don't bow down to us, we have concentration camps. We're going to bust up in their houses, martial law, race riots are going to pursue eventually. Okay, from the elites, from the these lower, lesser Edomites who already hate Jake's guts anyway. All right, and then you got martial law, things of that nature. All these things are going to come into play, man. All right, all of these things are going to come into play. Now, what better way for you to have a global reset in order to destroy the old way, which is the currency of money, and put the technology in of a new currency, which is what you call artificial intelligence, and pretty much a cashless society, a cashless based society, where everything can be checked up on by technology. The old way, nothing could be checked up on by the money. Because the money, you have no proof of who used this transaction or who did this transaction or so on and so forth. This is just another way of keeping eyes on the people. You see? But let's go into this here article. It says the world's largest corporations are actively and openly working together to use the pandemic or the plandemic to reset the globe, in order to position themselves as the trustees of society. This week, they highlighted their collaborative plan to use their power to compel COVID-19 vaccination through both social pressure and new age holistic technology made for vaccine management to assist with an overaching global virus containment plan to tracking the vaccination status of individuals. And that's why they did that on these phones. They downloaded apps, especially to iPhones and even to regular your Android phones too, but mainly with those iPhones, because iPhones ain't nothing but straight technology, straight computers. Even though Android ain't nothing but a straight computer too. But an iPhone is a high-tech computer, right? So they downloaded that for a reason, so they can track you, and so on and so forth. Who took this vaccination? Who did this and who did that? Do they have the COVID? Do they have this? so on and so forth. And I'm just saying, you know, it says on Tuesday, the World Economic Forum published an article on the global agenda section of the website titled "Business Has Big Role to Play in Vaccinating the World." And how are you going to do that? By scaring people, man. Using scare tactics like the TV. Oh, this millions of deaths, people have died and this and that, and you don't want to be next and take this here, and or this certain race has the most deaths in it, which they try to say that so-called Negroes has the most deaths, which is a damn lie. How did it go from this into the so-called Negroes and to Latinos and things of that nature? See, that's why you got to catch the lies of this man. This man is a goddamn liar, man. He's a damn liar. But anyway, let's keep going on. It says it warned of the still raging pandemic and the prospect of a cold and social distance winter looming ahead, and cautioned that the public must not fall prey to the foolish thoughts like the belief that availability of a vaccine will break the spell and we can finally rid ourselves of our mask. It says, but the last mile from vaccine to vaccination must be tweaked, all right, or tweaked between our world can truly start to become safe, and the journey is fraught with challenges. It is explained, emphasizing that the vaccinations are virtually meaningless unless at least 70% of the population receives the vaccination, whereas the forum's own research shows that 71.5% of the survey participants reported that they would be very or somewhat likely to take the COVID-19 vaccination. Right, because now, check this out. After that vaccination, right, or this so-called vaccination, which is another step into somewhat of normalcy, now here comes the microchip. Now here comes that RFID microchip, or the mark of the beast, to be pushed onto you, right? And they're going to package it up in a way, especially for these women, right? They're going to package it up in a way, okay, we'll see, if you want to come back, you take this microchip or these vaccinations, we'll do it like this. You take the vaccinations, right? You take the chip, we give you back your food stamps. You take that, we'll give you back these benefits that we have for you, your housing and so on and so forth. The enticement. Now, see, this is the temptation or the enticement that this devil comes with. Now it starts to make the woman think twice, because the woman is already the weaker vessel. So she thinks twice. Oh, man, that would be nice. All I got to do is have my kids take it too. All right, well, we'll go ahead. We'll do this. And he'll throw out things like, well, you know what? This is a faster way to track your kids and to do this and do that. And you're safe from everything. And, this devil has a very slick tongue, man. He's very, very crafty. You see? And a woman is easy to be beguiled. All right? Now, you got some simpleton niggas out here, too, that are easy to be beguiled, because all they got to do is use these knucklehead rappers. All right? And these movie actors out here to promote that. And that's what they're going to do. The television. The television is witchcraft, man, all day long. And people watch that thing, and it tells them to do this, do that, buy this, sell that, this and this and that. So what is it? The RFID microchip is going to be instantly easy for a lot of people to get caught up in it, man. The mark of the beast. A lot of people are going to take it, and the Most High are going to destroy it. All right. Now it says the Fordham suggests that it is up to a massive corporations to leverage the influence the weed and the large employers to alter the situation of distrust in the vaccine. Now there you go. There's another stipulation to where now, okay, in order for you to work at your jobs, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to push it off to these. A lot of places are going to see that this is going on. A lot of places that you work at, they're going to say, well, if you don't have that vaccination, you can't come back here to work, because we don't know if you have it. Because you can pass it off to people here in the job, and people can possibly die. See, these are all the scare tactics that Esau comes with. Now, these in the jobs that you have, a lot of people are going to end up losing their jobs. A lot of people are going to be jobless. Okay? All right? Now it says to distrust in the vaccine. It says if not entirely remitted. It says by putting it in place structured programs that will institute guidance toward employee vaccinations. See, hey, I was just hey, there you go. Okay. It says the network of global corporations suggests that vaccine evangelizing will be important for quite some time, and that the workplace is the key tool in pressuring individuals to receive the allotted dose. All right, the allotted dose. It says workplace norms and employees, all right, that encourage pandemic time discipline. It says even after the vaccination programs kick off, will play a pivotal role in driving continued positive outcomes. It says the piece reads, given that this is an adult vaccination at a scale which we have not done ever before, it is only natural that the workplace will emerge as one of the key hubs for evangelizing and expanding vaccination coverage. And they know what to do by the workplaces, man. Okay, because a lot of jobs are going to say, well, you know what? You know, in order for you to come back in here, you got to have that vaccination. And what is a lot of people going to do because they don't want to starve? They're going to take the vaccination to keep their jobs because they're afraid. They've been pressured. They've been bamboozled. They've been swindled. All right. They've been just downright hustled into taking it. And what's going to be that ultimate next step of being downright hustled or bamboozled into taking what? The microchip, the RFID microchip. Matter of fact, let's not even talk about it anymore. Let's go and get it. Let's go and get that microchip. The RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. Revelation 13th chapter. Let's just go right and hit it. They even going to do these at people who are locked up in jails, man. All right? Yeah, we're going to give you an early release on your sentence. You got to take this microchip. All right, and they're going to make their attorneys, they're going to talk to their attorneys on it. Their attorneys are going to agree with it. Hey, well, see, you know what? It ain't so bad if you can get out early, but you take this microchip, it sounds good. All you got to do is just take it. There ain't nothing to it, right? Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. See, right? Free and bond, those who are locked away. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. There's a movie with Denzel Washington, right, where they gave him an early release on his sentence, but they had the RFID microchip in there. You see, these devils do these things because they know. All right, verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that haveth understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So there you go. Okay. So pretty much that's how this is going to work out, man. They know that this RFID microchip, this is the plan. The RFID microchip, just as Aaron Russo stated in his interview. All right, what the elites' plans are. This RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. Okay, and that's why I call this the year of compliancy, or the year of compliance, because why? Those that don't comply, it won't fly. All right, meaning that guess what? Now we got to haul your ass off to a concentration camp. We got to possibly get rid of you because if you don't comply, then you're going to influence everybody else not to comply. And we don't want that. To keep the population, that's why they have the Georgia Guidestones, keep the population under 500 million people. Okay? They want a small amount of those that comply. Okay? Those that comply. Let's go back to the article. Let's read a little bit more of it. All right, it says the forum also suggested that the world's largest employees use employment records to provide a rich source of demographic data like age, ethnicity, occupation to propel the world towards an equitable vaccination coverage. All right, so it goes on to read. something governments, central banks, and organizations like WHO are hugely supported by enterprises joining the good fight. Public and private partnerships adapting that all hands on deck approach have served us tremendously and will even as corporations fight their own battle to protect employees. It says capabilities to help new pressing needs, steady cash flows, and keep the economy running. It says from contact tracing apps and digital health passports, technology for safety. See, this is all a part of this, what you call their futuristic plans of a new world order. Everything being done on apps or everything being done face to face, virtually. All right, virtually. Because why they wanted? That's why they showed you in the movie Demolition Man, where Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, when they went to what you call have sex, it was done virtually. All right, it was done virtually. You see that? They show you all these things in these movies, man. That's why you got to pay attention and keep your eyes open. Well, the Most High got to open your eyes first and foremost. All right, open your brain, your pineal gland, all right, or what they call the God gene. All right, so you can read the rest of this article if you want, brothers. You know, you can go to Blacklisted News, but I just wanted to bring that out. All right, so let's go. Let's go here to Psalms 10 real quick. We'll go to Psalms 10. Psalms 10 real quick. All right, Psalms 10. Let's jump down. I'm going to read verse 4. Oh, no, I'll read verse 3. Here it is, right here. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire. What is his heart's desire? His new world order. And blessed the covetousness, whom the Lord abhorreth, right, who the Lord hateth. It says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. Right, that's because he's trying to get rid of Yahweh. Get rid of the Most High Yahweh. All right? That's why they tend to censor a lot of our videos or get rid of our videos or things of that nature. It says the Most High is not in all his thoughts. Right, this man's a devil. He don't care about the Most High. He's going against the Most High. He's an adversary. That's what he is, that verse. It says his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Right, proud. Stick out his chest, proud, puffeth at them. Okay? It says, and he said in his heart, I shall not be moved. Right, so he's saying, okay, well, once I get this new world order up and running, who going to take me down? Who going to move me? Who going to move me out the way? See, that's the pride of the so-called white man. That's the pride of these Edomites, man. All right, who going to move me out the way? The Most High ain't going to do nothing. That's what he says. That's what he's saying in his mind. Who is that? Who is that to touch me? That's what this devil says in his mind, man. And he says it out loud, too. Because he's a damn devil. But little do we know, the Most High is the ultimate power. All right? The Most High is the chief. All right? You see? It says, I shall never be in adversity. Right? That's what he said. You should never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, and under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. Right? In the secret places do he murder the innocent. Right? How he do that? Through his he don't even have to be around. You got the hospitals, you got fucking many different ways to do it. You got chemtrails, you got the food, water, so on and so forth, man. And he in a secret place hiding out, but he's doing it from afar off, killing you, man. All right, or how about the FBI and so on and so forth? These alphabet boys, man. All right, or cops. They sit in lurking places and they watch you, and then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere. That's a part of this devil. That's this devil, man. It says, in the secret places doeth they murder the innocent, and his eyes are privately set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion, right? Because a lion is always crouched down looking at his prey. So he knows it's time when he's going to strike. It says, in his den, he lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth them into his net. Right. Okay, enticement, temptation. He croucheth and humbled himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. And he hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten him, and he hideth his face, and he will never see it. Right, that's what he said. The Most High ain't going to do nothing about what I'm about to do, or anything that I do. Okay? All right? So, hey, with that, brothers, right there, I'm gonna leave it right there, because, pretty much the point was pretty much made. So with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Arakal, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. Matter of fact, I have one more scripture in the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2. All right. Habakkuk 2. And I'll start at 5. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, right, his philosophies. He is a proud man, all right, neither keepeth at home, right, because he can't stay in his own place. He got to go bother other places. It says who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, right, because he brings death wherever he goes, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And how's he going to do that? By this RFID microchip. And he has done it through this way of this what? Plandemic. All right. There you have it right there. Okay. It's because he know this current system that he's in is in complete debt. And I'm going to read a little bit more of that and then I'm going to end it. It says, shall not these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that have increased that which is not his. How long and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, abadya. That's that thick clay, meaning debt. So in order to switch off into a new system, right, which is a global cashless system, all right, you got to get rid of the old one. A global reset. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. All right, so right there, brothers, I'm just going to end it right there. Hey, Baba Ball, Shalom, brothers. Stay strong.